Our next award is the Champion of Potential Award. This award recognizes a big that has consistently pushed the message of Big Brothers Big Sisters in any way, shape, or form, whether it be through sharing upcoming events on social media, constantly participating in supporting fundraising events, or playing a key role in creating community partnerships with Big Brothers Big Sisters. This individual and his little brother Jarvis just celebrated their second match anniversary last month. They both love trying new breakfast spots and bicycle riding. They've also gotten involved in community service projects, volunteering with Trees Atlanta, a YMC food drive, and more. This big was also able to work with his employer to make a donation to Big Brothers Big Sisters to fund the cost to create and sustain one match for a year. This year's Champion of Potential is Maurice Harrell.
So didn't write a speech because I think it more or less writes itself. But first and foremost, I actually tore a hole in my suit and I'm just kind of like, wow, like what the heck happened? But that is the humility in which we show as far as being a big for our littles. So of course he knows it. Of course he's like embarrassed by it, but I'm like, you know what? The show must go on. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. So for the important part is to certainly say thank you to Inspire Brands, to Kwame, and to Big Brothers and Big Sisters for allowing me the opportunity to be able to serve, to Jarvis and so many others. And also, of course, to Advance Auto Parts, who certainly gave the money and allowing me the time to be able to come and participate in this event and just to be able to pay it forward as so many of you who are out here today and who are here today have shared so much of yourself. So for the least important certainly is myself. Myself being an individual who is from Georgia, grew up in a single parent household, as so many young men and even older men who can share that story. Two older sisters, being the youngest of three, and even in a single wide trailer. Growing up and playing sports and doing those things in which hopefully is going to keep me out of trouble, and had the opportunity to be able to move forward and then be able to attend the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. So had the opportunity to actually get a scholarship and play football there. But again, that is the least important. Went on from there and actually had opportunity to go to San Diego, be a part of the San Diego Chargers for a couple of years before injuries and those things, you know, just kind of push you out of the way at some point in time. But once again, that is the least important. Had the opportunity then to move on, be in corporate office, do all kinds of different things, different companies, went on, graduated, got my master's. Again, the least important of the things in which I've done. The most important thing in which I've done by far in my life thus far is being a big brother to Jarvis. One of the great things in which I've had the inspiration to do and thanking his mom, Jean, for giving me the opportunity. The time in which we met just before Christmas in that December a few years ago. Again, not knowing what to do, not knowing what the next step was going to be or what I needed to do in order to be able to inspire this young man in order to be the best that he can be. But someone helped me through all of those trials and tribulations, through all of those small moments and times in which, you know what, is not too positive. I can stand up before him and say, you know what, you can still make something of yourself. You have the opportunity to do it, and I'm going to help you along the way in every way I possibly can. So I certainly, again, appreciate the opportunity. Again, Big Brothers, Big Sister, Inspire for inspiring not only myself, but inspiring him. He wants to get a job at some point in time, so look out for his application. And just to be able to have the opportunity, again, to be able to stand before all of you and just say thank you. Thank you so much for everything that everyone has done. And guys, continue to give, and girls, continue to give to your littles, and find it in your heart to be able to continue to give more of yourself. And that's what it's all about. And that's what life is all about. Thank you.